Good morning, students. Let's start chapter number 10 is accounting for goods and services tax, GST. It's a practical chapter. Now, what is GST? GST means goods and service tax. It is an indirect tax. Tax is divided into two parts, direct and indirect. Direct tax, example of direct tax is income tax, property tax, etc. An example of indirect taxes are excise duty, service tax, central sales tax, VAT, entertainment tax, etc. So like these, GST is also an indirect tax levied at prescribed rate on every supply of goods and services except on petroleum and alcohol for human consumption. Now, what is supply of goods means sale of goods, and supply of services means rendering of services. GST Act was passed in the Parliament on 24th March 2017, but it came into effect from 1st July 2017, right? It is based on the principle of one nation, one tax. Now, GST has replaced many indirect taxes levied by the central and state government. So, what are the central level taxes that have merged into GST are excise duty, service tax, central sales tax. Now, what are the state level taxes that have merged into GST are luxury tax, purchase tax, entertainment tax, VAT. VAT means value added tax, tax on lottery, etc. Now next is GST rate structure. The rates are categorized into 5 types: 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. On essential items including food, the rate is 0%. 0% means there is no tax. Common use items 5% tax, standard rate taxes 12%, maximum good and all service standard rate is 18%, and on luxury items and tobacco is 28%. The highest rate of GST is 28%, right? So this is all about the GST. GST is an indirect tax levied on the goods and services. It is based on the principle on one nation, one tax. Now, what is GST paid? GST paid, we paid GST on purchase of goods and services or paid any expenses. The term we will use input GST. In the case of GST paid means in the case of purchase or expense we used input GST. And what is GST collected? Collected from the customer in the case of sale or any income received. We use term output GST. So in the case of GST paid, we use input GST. GST collected means output GST. Collected means in the case of sale or income received. The next we will learn some important notes. Keep in your mind while solving the practical questions. The first is GST paid on purchase of goods and services. Purchase of goods and services means input GST is not a cost for the purchaser, but it is an asset because it can be set off against GST collected means output GST. We discussed now कि in the case of purchase term uses input GST and in the case of sale or GST collected, term uses output GST. In the first point mean कि GST paid is not a cost, it is an asset. क्योंकि हमें बाद में GST क्या हो जाएगा, सेट ऑफ हो जाएगा अगेंस्ट GST कलेक्टेड. एक सेलर है, सेलर ने पहले गुड्स को परचेज किया, उसने GST पे किया. उसके बाद वो क्या करेगा, जब कस्टमर गुड्स सेल करेगा तो उसका जो GST पेड है वो उसे क्या हो जाएगा, वापस मिल जाएगा. द नेक्स्ट इज हाउएवर इन सर्टेन केसेस GST पेड कैन नॉट बी सेट ऑफ अगेंस्ट GST कलेक्टेड, देन GST paid on goods and services is a cost in that case. So following are the cases where GST paid on purchase of goods and services cannot be set off against GST collected. These are the terms: food and beverages, payment of health insurance, payment of membership fee of a club, repairs and maintenance of building, purchase of vehicles, free gift to staffs, and payment for the goods and services for the personal use. These are the cases when GST paid cannot be set off against the GST collected. Another important notes are GST paid is reversed. Remember that input GST will be credited in the journal and will be debited in the journal entry, but this is the case when input GST is reversed. Reverse means credited in the following cases. These are the following terms, remember it. In the case of purchased, input GST debit, right? In the case of purchase return, input GST will be credited in the entry. Goods taken by the proprietor means drawings. Goods lost or stolen, lost by theft, lost by fire. Goods destroyed or become not saleable. Okay, goods distributed as free sample means in the case of advertisement. Goods given away as charity. Like similarly, output GST is reversed, debited in the case of sale return. Remember that output GST is credited in the entry, but in the case of sale return, it will be debited in the entry. The fourth important note is following goods and services are exempt from levy of GST. So these are the terms where 0% GST rate will be followed. The first is payment of wages and salaries, supply of services to government or to embassies of other countries, electricity and water bill, educational services, health services, traveling expenses, interest. Okay, remember these points because it will help you for solving the practical questions. The next topic is types of GST. There are three types of GST. Central GST means CGST. State GST means SGST, or we can say that Union Territory GST means UTGST. The third type is integrated GST, in short form IGST. We can say that the three types of tax: CGST, SGST, IGST. Now we will study combine CGST and SGST. CGST and SGST. Central GST and state GST, both these taxes are levied on intrastate sale. Intrastate sale means within the same state. For example, a dealer of Rajasthan sell goods to a dealer in Rajasthan. Then suppose GST is 12%, right? Then GST will be divided into two parts. In the case of intra-state sale, 12%, 6% CGST, 6% SGST. And CGST will go to the central government and SGST will go to the Rajasthan government, means state government. Next is integrated GST. Integrated GST is levied on interstate sale. Interstate sale. Interstate sale means sale of goods and services outside the state. Inside the state, outside the state. This is inside, intra. Inter, outside the state. Then GST applicable is IGST, integrated GST. We will not divide GST into two parts, CGST, SGST. The combined means one rate will be applicable. Suppose IGST is 12%, right? In such case, IGST entire amount will go to the central government. In case of interstate sale, half amount go to the central government and half amount go to the state government. But in the case of IGST, the whole amount goes to the central government. So this is some background about the GST.